In response to the aerodynamics of the 1959 Cadillac Eldorado and the 1969 Ford Mustang, a couple of you amigos asked us to analyze the aerodynamics of the 1970 Dodge Charger Daytona. Is it more aerodynamic than these other cars? Let's find out. We have the Daytona Charger here, and I want to point out that while this is a close replica, I had to modify a regular Charger because there was no readily available Daytona version. As such, there is one important difference, and that is the back window. In a regular Charger, we have the cutout here. In the Daytona version, we don't. We will keep that in mind during this analysis. The wake from the rear of this car is pretty good for a 1970s car. Yes, there are some vortices, but the wake stays fairly small and doesn't blow out. That's good for reducing drag. The diffuser, however, is performing terribly. The flow is detached, and that is increasing the drag a lot. Under the middle section of the body, the flow is separating, which further increases the drag. At the base of the windshield, there is also a small recirculation region, and given how much the streamlines deflect upward, we can conclude that the windshield is a little too upright. Slanting it down more would reduce the drag. Over the roof, the flow stays attached, which is very good and a little unexpected. Looking at the side of the vehicle, I am impressed with just how small the wake is. The tapering of the rear helps reduce it and the drag. The wing structure is also quite streamlined, as you'd expect. From this bird's eye view, we get a good appreciation of just how well the flow sucks into the wake. This is because the rear part of the Dodge curves in and then terminates sharply. There are many vortices though, which indicates a lot of vortex drag. That isn't good. The wake extends about 3/4 of a car length downstream, which is okay, but not great. Because the Dodge is so long, 3/4 of a car length is still quite a lot compared to the Mustang, for example. The flow also kicks out of the wheelhouse a little more than it should. That's bad for drag because not only do you have more wake, but the rest of the car is now subject to this slower moving flow. Moving up, we see that pretty much everywhere except behind the back window is pretty good. We do see that recirculation region at the base of the windshield. But the back window aerodynamics isn't exactly applicable to the Daytona. As I mentioned, this is the difference between the two versions. So this wake, which would add between 100 and 150 counts of drag to the car, doesn't exist for the Daytona. This video shows the vortices coming off the Daytona, and it is really bad. I mean, there are more vortices than you can poke a stick at. The wheels produce a lot of vortices, which is bad for drag, as does the back of the car. The A-pillar also produces a lot of vortices, and since the 1970s, the A-pillar aerodynamics has been a major focus, and they have been streamlined a lot to reduce this drag. We can also see a lot of vortices being shed off the back window cutout region, and these vortices then hit the rear spoiler. This is additional drag that should not be occurring. So what is the Daytona's drag coefficient? This model comes in at 0.85, but I subtracted 150 counts for the back window discrepancy, which I think is fair. So overall, the drag coefficient isn't great, but it is definitely in line with other muscle cars of the time. In terms of coolness, I would rate it like this though. What do you think? Peace out, amigos.